Yo, I'm Venomous White, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Perils of Gorgon. So, I don't really know what our mission is here. Looks like we're going here for some reason. Yeah, last episode we went through a big building. And it's led us here. Locate facility staff. 1 results found. Name. Location. Okay, so if we check our journal here, Clancy mostly can be found in an art gallery located in Byzantium. We gotta go to Byzantium, do we? Alrighty. Gorgon ruins. Not really interested in fighting any of you guys just yet. I'm kind of interested in figuring out. Oh! Jesus Christ, you guys have some crazy movement. Okay, this is not going well. Just light these guys up, bro. Just kill them, please. Alright. Dealer's stash key card. Level 31.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Whoa. I thought you were on our side.
Never seen a corporation spend this much on a place only to let it rust. Excuse me? Except for Monarch and Scylla and Emerald Vale. Okay,
Yeah.
take it back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was about to say every single place that the corporation touched, they just abandoned. It's actually quite ridiculous. I guess we can just fast travel back to the ship. So, yeah, it looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, it's on normal. Oh, it's not on crazy hard difficulty anymore, which means I can just fast travel. That's awesome. Yes, can we... can I fast travel directly to the interior of the ship? As well as that, we've got some perks, and I'm thinking... What's that? Persuade? Accept. Yes. Bonus support. Okay. Now we need to go to Byzantium. Let's just go to the freight port, I think.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Guessing Mini wants an update. Patch her through.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Not yet, your mother's office has been
Too
sealed tight.
bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization and layers of it.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research stuff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Did you know that Gorgon was developing adrenatime?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware that adrenatime created marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
I should be off.
Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Crack your knuckles, yes.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
Okay, now I'm interested to see whether... Oh, yes, dude! Pravati's actually alive.
Yeah, huh?
We'll talk later. Yes! Bloody putting it back on, normal difficulty is... Because normally as soon as you leave that ship, I don't know if she was stuck, it sounded like she was falling. She just dies instantly. Okay, here we are. This place is a ruin as well.
Welcome to the Musgrave family collection. Still a work in progress. I'll tell you what I've told all the other guards. Mind your boots. Our floors are not made for armor. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Okay.
Oh, that's just so encouraging to hear. I'll just go ahead and add your comment to my permanent record. Now then, how can I help you?
Looking for Clarence
Mr. Mosley
mostly.
is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Excuse me. Is this a dog show? It is too, it's a bull.
Scared of these Canids, Captain? I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
It's a dog show. Fair enough. Mr. Mosley, you look dope, bro.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows?
Excuse me.
Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
I really do not care, bro. Are you the guy I'm
What
looking
gave me
for?
away? Wait, don't tell me. You've read my monograph, Putting the Us in Calculus, or How to Use Mathematics to Find Your Statistically Significant Other. I'm afraid I don't really do autographs, but yes, I am Clarence Mostly.
His eye is the one we used to get into that building. Sounds familiar. Mostly fine furniture company, right?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
I've been looking for you, the last known staff member as Project Gorgon.
Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice. Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
Look, you want to keep living in the moment, show me how to lift the emergency
I was
lockdown.
wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do.
Tell me.
The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
How about I don't kill you?
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust.
Come on,
The
man.
grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
I really thought... Fine.
What? Really? You'll do it? I mean, just like that? Don't you want to know why I asked you?
Don't care. I don't care, I just want your
Head
information,
into the
bro.
main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
Just wait here, bro. I honestly thought that threatening to kill you would have been enough. Like, not killing you seems like enough to get... You know... Oh, okay. Alright. Don't open fire on the dogs, otherwise everybody loses their mind. Okay.
Unexpected.
Just die. Oh, there's another one.
Nothing like a good tussle.
Alrighty, what am I stealing? Doesn't look like I'm stealing whatever's in there. Oh, that. We're going up, are we? I don't really want to pick that, to be honest. Got a workbench. Did we come through here? We did. Okay, that's just a quick way around. So let's go steal this goddamn trophy. Golden again.
Okay, go quiet. Sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Let's go back around. We probably could have walked through that door, but you know what? That seems like a very dumb idea. When we walk through there, everybody loses their shit. No one's noticed.
You'd only be letting them visit.
Alright, bro, give me my information.
You know, the careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut serial. Enjoy the fame while it lasts.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Okay, I kept my end of the bargain.
Lifting the
Tell
emergency
me.
lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
You haven't been able to let go of Project Gorgon either.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
That's all I need to
Try
know.
to exercise caution. It's good for your lifespan.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so locate, travel to the auxiliary maintenance bay on the Groundbreaker and land on Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. So we've got 2 places we can go. Is that a big ass diamond? No, it's a vase with liquid in it. I'm an idiot. Alright, so
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
well, that sounds very interesting. Messages. What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel, the unreliable, registered to one Alex Hawthorne, but that's not you. Is it you stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me? Perhaps I will steal something dear from you in exchange. A ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair after all. Hack. Relay bully. Okay.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
So we know where it came from. Does that give us anything? Auxiliary maintenance bay. Okay. Okay. Apparently, if we take anything from here, it's stealing.
Let's try.
Hey you, over here. Let's chat.
Yo, what's up?
Whoa, it's Riz. Fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Hang on. I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
Important. I'm sure she'd make an exception.
5 years? Pretty sure she's serious about a little stint in solitary. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Come on, surely we can come to
This deal with
terms.
Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid, and we get fresh greens every week. My gums never looked healthier.
Still, she won't be happy if you cost her thousands in life insurance payouts.
What?
I hope all this newfound wealth could help ease her grief over the loss of a loved one.
Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me. This one's clear, guys.
Nice work, Cap.
Thank you, thank you.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the automechanicals can explain.
I'm sure they can. That does no damage at all.
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
Okay, what's in here? Skill too low. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Okay, it looks like she really just likes gardening. I'll take that.
Observation log. Date. Who knows? Subject number. Well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal,
Okay. She got some pets going. We got an elevator here. Let's go.
Incoming!
We need more light ammo. This gun's dope. Alrighty. Got anything else around here?
The hell's that noise?
Yeah, she's got some big bad creature in there to defend her, no doubt. 100%. What do we got here? A light pistol, no thank you. $500, I think. Oh, no, she doesn't.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
Hi, I'm here to collect your credentials on the behalf of Space's Choice.
There have to be easier ways to steal some corporate property. Go chat up Sublight.
Fine, I'm actually here to get HF facility on
Gorgon. I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
I tracked down Clarence mostly. They got me on your trail.
Bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
He's pretty useless, yeah.
Most people don't change much. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
I am the diamond-tipped drill bit.
Huh. All soft clay here, pal. You want to know about HIA? I'll tell you. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas, samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
What's your part in
Testing
all this?
supervisor. I designed the initial testing regimens, managed the staff, made sense of the test results. Tried to anyway. People are complicated, and I don't just mean the test subjects. Try and avoid working with people if you can. It always gets messy.
People make this kid. Okay, can we just give me my bloody clearance?
This place would be awful lonely without a crew.
Hey, it's just advice.
Okay.
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
Space's Choice knew about these effects from the beginning.
Good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony.
I just need to get into the facility,
I don't mean
lady.
to stop you. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
I want to get paid.
Yeah, well, people don't tend to exhume the past just so they can bury it again somewhere nicer. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
You're a sweetie Pravati.
That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
I don't think there's any. I'll leave you be.
Yeah. I'll make sure the automechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Lol. The automechanicals are dead, dude.
Options down here.
You don't need to worry about that, we killed them all. Damn, there's some good stuff in there. I really wish we invested in lockpick. Alrighty. So before we go back to Gorgon, if we go into our journal, land at this place. Just looking for any more of these data recordings. You guys have any data recordings? What's this? A dark matter bar. That sounds disgusting. Hey little guy. Holy shit. You guys don't judge me for that. That was $500 just laying on the ground there. Alrighty, I think we'll end that episode there. We got one of the bits of information we need to get into the facilities. So next episode we'll go and we'll get the next bit of information from this guy on this spaceship pharmaceutical lab. And then we'll head back to Gorgon and see what we can do. Anyway, I've been Venomous White. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Cheers.